Guys, this is Jonathan over at American Off-Road again. I just wanted to give you a progress update on our latest build that we're doing. This is pretty much a full Genright JKU build. I think in previous video you saw we were just putting the body down, and at this point we've got the roll cage fabricated, we've got all the armor that's been mocked up onto the body, and we're in the process of pulling some of that stuff back off now so we can get it ready for powder coat and finishing up some of the other details, because we're going to raptor line the whole floor inside here. You can see my right here, there's one of the seats that are going to go in there. We're building a jump seat for the back so that there can fit an extra person in here. This is Genright's fuel cell that goes with the Elite suspensions. This is like a 36 or 38 gallon tank that'll tuck up underneath the back, so you get a lot of range out of this without losing a lot of ground clearance. And I just want to kind of show where we're at with a lot of this stuff. So if you look inside here, this is where the fuel tank actually sits. You get a rear access panel, so you can access the fuel pump really easily without having to drop the whole tank out. You do lose that like cargo storage space under there, but it's for something this level, it's usually not that big of a deal. And with what we're doing, there's going to be other places to put some stuff if you're looking for places to store some gear or things like that. And then the seat's going to be over that on top of that. So that's going to be one more step you got to take off on this build. One of the things I wanted to showcase at this point, where it sits right now is almost at full bump. It's probably about an inch more before it'll go completely bottomed out. So ride height's really about 3 to 4 inches higher than this. So for a 40-inch tire, which is tucked in here, you can still see there's a lot of room here. So when that articulates, there's plenty of room for that tire to be without any contact issues. This is a 70-inch wide wheel mount to wheel mount axle, the Curry Rock Jock 70 under here. So it's plenty of beef, and it's got enough width there so you're going to be able to get through most trails without any issues, and it's not super wide, so you're not going to have clearance issues if you find yourself on a narrow track somewhere. The other thing that's nice about their design of their suspension is that with a 40-inch tire, a lot of times you'll hear people say, oh, I need 42, so I have more belly clearance. Well, with this build, the way the suspension is designed, the bottom of the frame is the lowest point. So most of these builds, there's still a 3-inch drop where the cross members come down and the fuel tank is factory right here. So with this kit, you're actually gaining a 3-inch savings on this area, which is your breakover angle. So the need for a 42-inch tire is not as necessary. So you can, get a lot more performance without having to go with as big of a tire, which makes a lot of other things a lot easier to deal with, like gearing and power and things like that. So this thing is going to drive fantastic when it's all put together. And I just want to kind of show you where we're at right now. And as we get this thing more put together and get it back from powder coat and stuff like that, we'll check back in again, and you can see as it comes together a lot of the finishing details that are going to go into this.